Every woman's anatomy and preferences are unique, but many men still ask the same question. Should you open things up during oral? It's a fair question, and the answer depends far less on technique and far more on understanding. Pleasure is not about performance. It's about awareness, patience, and connection. When you focus on her comfort, confidence, and rhythm, everything else falls naturally into place. I'm Dr. Nora Vale, urology and sexual health expert, and in this conversation, we'll talk about what makes oral intimacy genuinely pleasurable for most women. We'll look at what tends to interrupt enjoyment, what tends to enhance it, and how to build trust, excitement, and confidence for both partners without awkwardness or pressure. If your partner avoids or hesitates during oral, that doesn't mean she dislikes it. Often it means that previous experiences were uncomfortable or unfulfilling. Many women have never been shown that oral pleasure can feel good when done with care and patience. Others may feel shy about their bodies or worry about smell, taste, or appearance. Those insecurities are normal, and the best way to overcome them is through reassurance and enthusiasm, not avoidance or criticism. The most common mistake men make is rushing. The female body doesn't respond well to sudden or aggressive movement. The genital area is made up of highly sensitive, thin tissue packed with nerve endings. It's delicate and responsive, not designed to handle friction or force. Going too fast or trying to open anything immediately feels mechanical rather than sensual. Gentle curiosity, slow, patient, exploratory touch is what builds arousal. Another mistake is assuming that more wetness automatically means better. For some women, too much moisture can feel messy or overwhelming. For others, it's the opposite. They find it exciting. The difference comes down to personal comfort and sensitivity. The only reliable way to know is by asking and observing. Watch how she moves, how she breathes, and how she responds. Let her body teach you in real time. When you begin, think of it as an introduction, not a task. The first few seconds should feel like an invitation, calm, deliberate, focused. Move with confidence, but not intensity. The goal isn't stimulation right away, it's creating trust. When she senses that you're paying attention and that she's not being rushed or inspected, her mind relaxes, and that's what unlocks physical arousal. Many women say what ruins the experience isn't lack of effort, but lack of awareness. Too many men dive in without understanding the structure of female anatomy. With age, the most sensitive part, the clitoris, can become smaller and less visible, but it doesn't lose its ability to feel pleasure. Instead of guessing, take a few moments to locate where she's most responsive, using your fingers to explore before your mouth helps you learn her shape and rhythm. That kind of patience doesn't slow things down. It deepens connection. Confidence matters enormously here. When a woman feels your excitement rather than your hesitation, it changes how she experiences everything. She's far more likely to let go, to trust, and to focus on pleasure instead of self-conscious thoughts. Approach her body with appreciation. A simple sigh, a murmur, or a breath that sounds like admiration can communicate more than words. When she feels desired, her body responds naturally. The next crucial element is rhythm. Once you find something that clearly feels good for her, stay there. Most men unintentionally change what they're doing right when it's working because they get excited. But the female body builds toward orgasm through repetition, not surprise. If she says don't stop, she means it literally. Same motion, same speed, same pressure. Consistency allows her arousal to rise steadily until it peaks. Sound can help both of you relax. When you breathe, hum, or make quiet sounds of enjoyment, it conveys that you're not just performing. You're experiencing the moment too. The more you allow yourself to enjoy her pleasure, the more connected and natural the experience becomes. Desire is contagious. Remember that the clitoris isn't just a small external point. It's a network of nerves that extends deeply into the surrounding tissue. Gentle external contact combined with subtle pressure or touch around the area can enhance sensation even more. This is where coordination matters. Rhythm, awareness, and emotional attunement working together. Communication is the real secret. Every woman has her own preferences, and most will happily tell you if you ask the right way. You can simply say, "I want to make this feel amazing for you. Show me what you like." Or ask her to guide your hand. Some couples even learn by having one partner show how they touch themselves in private. It's not performance, it's education, and it builds trust faster than guessing ever could. Pay attention to how she responds to wetness, warmth, and pressure. Some will want slow, controlled movement. Others might want a little more intensity once they're aroused. The only way to know is through feedback. Her breathing, her muscles, her voice. If she pulls away, slow down. If she leans toward you, keep your rhythm steady. As arousal builds, you'll notice that her pleasure begins to fuel your own. When she enjoys herself, her body releases hormones that change her scent, skin temperature, and the way she moves, all of which heighten your stimulation too. This is how true mutual arousal works. Her enjoyment becomes your excitement, and vice versa. Still, be patient. Real intimacy takes time. Most couples don't start completely turned on. Arousal builds gradually through warmth, trust, and connection. If you rush, you lose the emotional energy that makes physical pleasure possible. Slow it down. Let the experience unfold naturally. The goal is connection, not performance. If your partner ever looks distracted or uncomfortable, stop and ask what she needs. A simple, "Does this feel good?" or "Tell me what you like best," can change the entire tone. Confidence comes from responsiveness, not from pretending to know everything. Over time, the two of you will develop your own rhythm, one that feels effortless because it's built on awareness. When you can read her body's cues, you stop needing techniques altogether. You're simply in sync, responding to each other. That's what genuine sexual intelligence looks like. So to answer the question clearly, no, you don't need to open anything. The focus should be on being gentle, attentive, and genuinely curious. Listen to her body instead of assuming. Communicate before and during. Pay attention to her comfort, confidence, and reactions. That's what turns a physical act into real intimacy. Good oral intimacy isn't about what you do. It's about how you make her feel. Safe, desired, and connected. When both partners feel that, pleasure happens naturally. I'm Dr. Emma Blake, and my goal is to help men and women understand how real satisfaction comes from science, empathy, and communication, not pressure or guesswork. And for men looking for supplements that actually work, not gimmicks, here are two I recommend most often, and you will find links to them in the description below. You can start with the organic watermelon extract rich in L-citrulline, proven to boost nitric oxide, circulation, and firmness naturally. Or if you want a complete upgrade, try the Advanced Performance Formula with Erection, Tonkat Ali, fenugreek, nettle root, and citrulline, designed to restore energy, drive, and confidence from the inside out. I'm Dr. Nora Vale, and my goal is to help men and women understand how real satisfaction comes from science, empathy, and communication, not pressure or guesswork. If this helped you, share it with someone who values connection over performance, and subscribe for more evidence-based conversations about sexual health and intimacy. I'll see you in the next one.